YouTube. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a new vlog. So I think I talked it up. I got sick. I got very sick. So in my last vlog you would have probably seen that I said I was going to document my week up to my CrossFit competition, which was last Saturday. And I went for a run on Sunday, aiming for 10 to 15k. About 5k in, I was just not feeling it. I didn't know whether it's because I ran fasted, but I wasn't exactly that fasted. I had dinner that night, went to bed and just woke up and just thought, oh, that's fine, like I'm only going on 10k. I should be fine. Anyway, turned out I got hit with a bad migraine, ended up sort of sleeping on the sofa most of the day on Sunday, continued into Monday, continued into Tuesday, continued into Wednesday, and yeah, I was just barely eating. I was nibbling on cake and food and little bits and bobs, and yeah, just trying to stay as hydrated as I can. And yeah, completely knocked me for 6 until sort of Thursday, where I started to eat and feel better. Managed to train on Friday, and then I had our CrossFit competition on Saturday. So throughout the whole week I was just sort of thinking it would be great to even just make it to Saturday even without training, and luckily I felt better by Thursday. Drum roll please. We won the competition, woo! We came first. It was a great day, so yeah, I was pleased that I managed to turn up, and I definitely felt a little bit like I didn't have a lot of fuel in my body, like I wasn't able to really carb up and manage that throughout the day. So glad to contribute as much as I can. We lost the first workout, we came second in the first workout, and then in the second, third and fourth we came first in all of those, so made up for it. But a good mixture of workouts on the day, so maybe I'll put them on the screen, or if you follow me on Instagram you might have seen them on the day. So yeah, great to come first. Turns out you don't need to train for these competitions, you just need to get sick for 4 or 5 days and you'll come first. Who knew? So what can you expect in this vlog? This vlog is going to be my build-up week to Hyrox on Sunday. So I'll show you hopefully every day, so Monday to Saturday, what I'm getting up to, what my training is, what I'm training for, what I'm practicing. And yeah, because I've been ill last week, again this week is going to be primarily about getting my food back on track, eating full meals, like at least 3 meals a day with supplements as well, and yeah, making sure I stay on track with my calories, because my sickness week I lost about 5 kilos, so probably just water weight, but I need to get that back before Hyrox on Sunday. Our race time is at 10 to 5 in the evening, so that's new for me. Normally with these CrossFit competitions, check-in is at like 8 o'clock in the morning, you get a little brief, they show you the standard, you talk through like the workouts. I don't think there's any of that at Hyrox, but I'm planning on getting there about 2 hours before, roughly, maybe. So yeah, to sort of watch the stations, remember the order of the stations, because that's a big penalty if you miss one, or yeah, that would be fun. Just get sub-hour and then all of a sudden you've missed 2 stations. Probably what's going to happen. But the plan is today, clean and jerks, and then a bit of a workout as well, which was it was a CrossFit specific workout, but it had some shoulder related workouts in there. So I'm hoping that transitions into, you know, your sled pushes and your wall balls, and yeah, just keeps that sort of CrossFit base level for Hyrox. The good news is the weather for this week looks really good. So it's going to be a mixture of workouts at my CrossFit gym, workouts at Pure Gym, and then hopefully some runs out as well. So yeah, if you're in the UK, it's so nice to have the longer evenings. Sun is starting to set at sort of 8:30, 9 o'clock. So we're almost at that summer peak where we have those really long evenings. And this week is looking really hot. So it's like 20, 21 degrees all week. So a nice temperature to train, to build up for that Sunday Hyrox workout, which is all indoors. So yeah, an hour of sweating indoors is not very nice. So I hope they've got showers there. But it wouldn't be a vlog without coffee. So let's go and make some coffee. And I hope you grab yourself a coffee too, or if it's evening, maybe you'll make yourself a tea. So let's go and start the day.
The bar is touching the sky when you hear my ting, it's coming too wavy. I gotta protect my C-color, girl there wanna have my babies. Play me, don't try play me, coming too hot so you got that ring.
By the way, I hope that you like this more raw vlog style content. Let me know in the comments, and if you think this is going to be a video that you like, go get that like button.
It was a kick up, this is getting too real. I was asleep, now I'm on that wheel. Original, no I don't steal, putting in work, been out on the field. I'm coming too cold like Danny Shields, man, he's got the sauce, man, he knows the deal. Sometimes I just be in my feels, but it ain't gonna stop me keeping it real. It's just been fun everyone, ain't done nothing for me, so for you don't expect it. If the brand is serving, I'ma rep it, knows this thing, so you gotta respect it. New whip, I'ma put it on a debit, you man put it on a credit. 6 out of 10, but she coming no bougie, that's my sign, I just gotta dead it. Trying to take it back to the roots, connected to earth like I am Groot. So my season, eating up fruits, cross that line, I turn to a brute. Grown man there been acting like you, yes, you just let me finish. Grown man there been getting no giddish off them little things, they're moving all kiddish. Man, I really can't stand it. If you gotta name them brand it, celebrate wins, but I don't drink brandy. Rough on the edge, just a little so Sunday. I really can't say that I planned this. GCSE in school, yeah, crammed it. Black box moving like feds, so I jammed it. Bad girl wanna get dunked, so I slammed it. The bar is touching the sky when you hear my ting, it's coming too wavy. I can't even trust no man, put trust in myself, I know, can't fail me, play me, don't try play me, get a free verse, cause soon you gon' pay me. Need guys that won't betray me, man on my own, now you cannot tame me, fame me, wanna be so damn famous, even Batman's gonna ask for a picture.
Fragile little soul. I can really feel that I've been ill and that I don't have the strength. So we'll take a win, 102.5, 5 reps every 2 minutes.
Touching the sky when you hear my ting, it's coming too wavy. I gotta protect my C-color, girl there wanna have my babies. Play me, don't try play me, coming too hot so you got that ring. And I don't have no shame, so how on earth are you gonna try shame me, fame me? Wanna be so damn famous, even Bill Gates gonna ask for a picture. All they know is green and Rizzler, couldn't be me, I'm trying to get richer. Did somebody bring me a mixer? Gotta say sorry to my liver. Cute when you look, but she comes with the heat, man, I know in the room, but she was a kicker. This is getting too real, I was asleep, now I'm on that wheel. Original, no I don't steal.
My first attempt at a sledge push and a sled pull. When I first got there, both sleds were being used by people that I guess that are training for this weekend. So I had to wait a little while, but just on a few light exercises, just with a barbell, some RDLs, and that's what I do. Oh yeah, some body weight Bulgarian split squats. which was, I guess, quite a nice little warm-up, because sled push and sled pull, I sort of felt a little bit lower backy. Maybe that's just because I haven't trained recently, but yeah, I felt it a little bit in my lower back and a little bit in my hamstrings. But weight-wise, absolutely fine. They moved fine. No sticking point or no trickiness anywhere. So yeah, not massively concerned about the day now, because I was kind of worried about that 150 push, but it felt fine. So the one thing that I did notice though is with these shoes is when you're pushing, because you've got to get your center of gravity quite low to sort of get that first momentum moving, kind of like you would with I don't know, like push starting a car or whatever. The heels of my shoes sort of felt like they were coming off, which is kind of annoying, but I don't think there's a way around that unless I just get another pair of trainers, but I don't really want to do that because these ones I think are going to be best for running. But yeah, anyway, a very quick session just to get a feel for it, and then what's tomorrow? I can't remember what the workout is for tomorrow, but I'm going to get home because I also don't have my helmet on and I'm in the dark. So let's get home. Enchiladas for dinner. Like I said earlier, big carb loading, eat as much as I can and work out. Welcome to Wednesday. Wednesday's training plan. We've got on the cards today is in pairs, so with me and Em, we've got a 45-minute AMRAP. I very much doubt that it will be much of an AMRAP. 3-lap run together, which is a 200 meter lap. So 246, 600 meters, 29 synchro toes to bar, 31 burpee box jumps, 35 synchro wall balls, and then 45 calorie echo bike or the row. So hopefully it will be a good Hyrox based kind of workout, because 45 minutes is probably the amount of time that I'll be running for. But yeah, burpees, so burpee practice, wall ball practice, running practice, so running under fatigue, and then I'll probably just go row instead of echo bike. Yeah, and then row practice as well. Bit of carbs, preloading carbs. The best combo ever. Anyway, yeah, got to like 4 o'clock today, hadn't drunk hardly anything, down like a litre of water, and I'm just going to top up with a quick electrolyte. So during that workout I'm probably really going to need a wee. But anyway, let's get on with the evening. We're in the 6:45 class, and I'm probably going to take my runners, so I might run back. Anyway, see you in the gym. just hit that class, and in hindsight I actually think that it was a pretty good class for preparation for Hyrox. It was 3 laps around the gym. That's about 225 meters, so just over 700 meters run, and then it was 29 toes to bar, all synchro with a partner, and then 31 burpee box jumps. So that's good for obviously my burpee broad jumps, which is almost identical movement, I think. Obviously without jumping forward, I'm just jumping onto a box. And then with these, the standard was actually full extension, so hips and knees locked out. But yeah, and then it was synchro wall balls, which was 35 reps, and then 45 calorie row. So it was an AMRAP for 45 minutes, and we managed to get 2 rounds and finish the wall balls in round 3. I went out pretty fast on the first round, so yeah, about 725 meters in about 3 minutes, which yeah, it's pretty fast for me anyway. But now we are home and cooking some, it is fresh gnocchi, but it is in a packet, but with prawns. Normally we would have it with prawns and sliced cherry tomatoes, but we forgot the cherry tomatoes, so just prawns today. And the sauce of choice is Aldi Special olive and tomato stir-in sauce. If you haven't already, this is absolutely delicious on gnocchi, so get it. But yeah, we are somewhere between cooking dinner and cooking dinner and resting and recovering a little bit. But plan for the rest of the evening is just to chill, watch Race Against the World, and get a good night rest. Tomorrow is Thursday, which means I get an extra hour in bed because it's work from home Thursday and Fridays, which is pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty cool that I get an extra hour in bed. It's not pretty cool that I work. Yeah, so training tomorrow is, I don't remember. Another pairs round, but it's you go, I go, so individually working. So 10 rounds, so 5 round each. 15 calorie row, 10 devil press, 5 wall walks, 10 dumbbell thrusters. Those weights for the devil press and the thrusters are 2 sets of 22.5. Little note here that says the aim is sub 3.5 minute rounds and a time cap of 40 minutes. So more like quick sprints, and then obviously a nice sort of recovery time as well. So yeah, 15 calorie row, that's probably just over a minute maybe. 10 devil press, that's going to be pretty sluggish because you're going straight into 5 wall walks and then 10 dumbbell thrusters, so they are going to be horrible because your shoulders are already going to be fatigued. But thinking about Hyrox, it's going to be good building for the wall balls, and I guess maybe a little bit of the farmer's carries, because although they are predominantly quite forearmy, they can sort of fatigue into your shoulders. I'm going to end today there and enjoy this gnocchi. I hope if you've trained today that you've had a good session, and if you're building towards something, let me know in the comments what you're currently building towards. This is my first Hyrox, so I'm really not following any kind of plan. I'm just sort of going by feel, basing it on my CrossFit classes that I personally think still benefit in a Hyrox world. The plan was to increase my running. Unfortunately, last week I was ill, so I didn't manage to get out at all last week. I only managed to train on Friday with the comp on Saturday. So there was running on the comp. So it was 800 meters and a 400 meter sprint. So a little bit of running there. And then today we got 3 rounds of 725 meters. So again, a little bit of running. But the benefit of today's one was that it was under fatigue. So yeah, that's good to run straight after a row and just get used to doing those sort of things really. But yeah, no particular plan. I'm just going by feel, resting when I need to rest, not pushing myself too much, and just still trying to enjoy the process, enjoy training, and not put too much pressure on myself, because I still want to have fun. I still want to enjoy it. Yeah, and document it and film what I can, and yeah, bring that to the channel. And if it can help benefit someone, then great. So enjoy the rest of your evening. I hope you're having a good week, and I'll see you tomorrow. Alexa, stop. So it is Wednesday lunchtime, exactly, well, it's approaching 1 o'clock, it's 12:59. Ooh, ND filter, because I'm going to go run out in the sun. Fit check, St. Virgo cap, running cap, which has breathable side panels, which is very nice to run in, keeps your head nice and cool, and it's a very sunny day today. So yeah, I think it might be the hottest day of the year. It's currently 22 degrees, which is not hot, but it's lovely. St. Virgo and Old Dairy collaboration running tank. And on feet, obviously I'm going with my new shoes, my new Brooks Kiss and Max. The Pure Sport running socks. I'm probably looking a little dark because I've just put an ND filter on. To anybody that doesn't know what an ND filter is, ND filter basically is just sunglasses for your camera. I'm currently filming on the Osmo Pocket 3, so maybe I'll review sort of how I am vlogging and how I'm doing that on my day-to-day basis in another video. So if you are interested in how I do my vlogs or how I record my vlogs, where my content ideas come from, let me know in the comments, because yeah, it's all relatively new to me, but I do love like storytelling and trying to like build that up a little bit, and I really enjoy like cinematography and yeah, just good storytelling that sort of keeps you captivated, and that's what I'm trying to implement more and more as my videos grow and as I learn more. Like I'm trying to make it a bit more of a story. So if you do like these videos, hit the like button, subscribe for more content. I'm excited to start documenting more and yeah, just bringing, I guess, long form content to YouTube, because I think that personally with Instagram and TikTok, like although they are very fun and sort of highlight reels, I like the thought of, it's sort of reversed, isn't it? YouTube and Instagram and TikTok, because you're choosing to always swipe away or swipe to the next video. So the first 3 seconds of that video have to be really captivating. Whereas I think that with YouTube, you're actively choosing to click and watch a video and sit there for 15, 20 minutes and just watch that kind of content. So I really enjoy like even just 16:9 content. Like that's how your eyes see the world. Like you don't see it in those tall Instagram reels. I forget what the ratio is for that, like 4:5 is it maybe? But yeah, I really prefer the way you can long form on content with YouTube. You're actively choosing to watch that video instead of actively choosing to swipe away if you're not interested within the first 2 seconds. So yeah, let me know in the comments how you are finding my content, what you might like to see. I know some of you wrote back about more content based around my brand, St. Virgo, so I'm working on scripting some videos for that. But yes, so Wednesday, lunchtime, I only have 30 minutes to run, so I have to do a fast 5K, well, a fast 5K for me, that is. Quick warm up, and then let's get back. Probably going to regret this, but no warm up, no sun cream, what else? No headphones, so raw dog. But raw dog in the 5K is okay, isn't it? Just being with my own thoughts. What else? Yeah, just hot, innit? And I'm wearing all black. Oh well. I know us having a good spring means we won't have a very good summer, but take it where you got it. Look at this. Days like this, where I do miss Australia, but because every day's like this, 15 to 20 degrees in the winter, but the one thing I've been practicing, be grateful for where you are, for what you're doing, and just being able to do this, because there's some people that are a lot worse. Anyway, on the way back, currently 4K 33, and oh, no watch. 5:47 average pace. Not very good, but good for me. So, own lane, own race, own pace. Can I also just say, or add, running glasses, running/biking glasses, cycling glasses, so ugly. Why are so many people wearing them? And I get it, right? They cover the side of your eyes, so yeah, it's not a pain in the ass while you're trying to run and see, and they have ventilation, but they're so ugly. You need to work on some better looking running glasses. I just feel like it's just a faff as well, like a bit of a hype. Oh, you've got running glasses, look how good I am. Oh, they're so ugly. Am I the only one that thinks they're ugly? Just put a fucking cap on if you're worried about the sun. Listen to me panting out my ass trying to run, but with the weather and the heat, with the heat, no warm up, haven't ran in a week since I've been ill. 6 or sub 6 average pace would be great, so we'll see. No warm up was a mistake. That was tough. But why do we do this? Because we want to, and because we'll have fun. Still trying to remember that. Have fun. Have fun. Don't stress. Don't worry about putting a time on it. Just run. Just feel good. Keep moving. Keep going. Step by step. So yeah, it was tough mentally, but we got it done. That's all we can do. Post-run thoughts. Very hot. Should have warmed up. Very hot. Dinner. 2 steaks. Can't remember what they are. I think they're fillet. 2 fillet steaks for dinner. But first, I need to have the world's quickest shower. Friday. Now going to the gym. What are we doing today, honey? Muscle ups. Muscle ups and sandbag cleans. We've got to get there in 3 minutes. Easy. Put your seatbelt on. Put your seatbelt on.
Around the corner.
Christ. It actually looks like it's going to rain, doesn't it? So on the programme for today, it's boiling hot in here, open a window. It is for time 15, 12, 9, 6 and 3. Bar muscle ups, sandbag cleans at 60 kg, and then 75 double unders to start and after each round. What?
I can see that. So after every set of muscle ups.
So it's 150 double unders between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, 75 after both of those things. Because that's a round.
Yeah, so the round starts and finishes on dubs. So it's 150.
No.
6 times. And the time cap is 20 minutes. Delusional, eh? And then there's an EMON for 15 minutes, which is strict ring dips, 60 metre sandbag bear hug carries, which I won't be doing, and strict pull-ups, which I'll probably do. And that's today, Friday. Do we rest tomorrow, which is Saturday?
Why don't you do fireman's carry instead of...
Yeah, good idea. I do firemen's or farmers carries. I do firemen's carries with you. It's over my shoulders.
I genuinely thought it was fireman's carry.
No, it's farmers carries. So should I rest tomorrow, which is Saturday? I probably won't. Maybe I'll go for a run, flush out run, because I think that's what I wanted to do from Monday. Just on Saturday have a nice chill run or a nice long run, just to get my legs mentally ready for Sunday. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Tryna get me down, but then I get on up. Into the sea I drown, and it won't shut me up. Now they tell me I'm dumb and I've had enough fun just running around. Cause I feel like I carry a gun on the tip of my tongue, but now I'm done.
No, I won't stop for a minute. Gotta hit the road, gotta get me off the limit. No, I won't stop till I kill it. See, I'm back at home, son. Ask me how I did it.
What is up, my crazy people? So, update on Friday's workout, which was 75 dubs, 15 bar muscle ups, 15 sandbag cleans, and then 75 dubs, and then 12 bar muscle ups, 12 sandbag cleans, 75 dubs, 9 75 dubs, 6 75 dubs, and then 3 75 dubs. I got into 9, so just finished 9 and then completed the 75 dubs on the round of 6, but it was horrendous. Like, it was a 20-minute time cap, so really tight time cap. Yeah, I don't know whether that's going to help for Sunday's Hyrox, but I just wanted to give you an update on the workout. And then we had a 15-minute EMOM after, where it was pull-ups. I done farmers carries, which is the Hyrox weights, and then there was something else. Oh yeah, ring dips, but I didn't want to fatigue my triceps for Sunday, so I done incline push-ups instead. So still targeting my triceps to help with wall balls, because I do find wall balls are very tricepy, if that's a word, but building up the tolerance to just keep going. I always think with wall balls it's a mental battle. Like, I think you can continue to push through, especially 6 kilos. Like, I should be used to doing 100 reps or 100 plus reps in a workout with at least a 9 kilo. And yeah, there's times where we do heavy wall balls, which is a 12 kilo as well. So I'm looking forward to just hopefully just whacking out a couple of sets of 25 on the 6 kilo in the Hyrox workout, and it not being too bad. But we'll see, because I think it's the last station, or I know it's the last station. And yeah, you should probably be pretty fatigued by the end of that, so it'll be interesting to see how my body's feeling during that. But dinner tonight is Domino's. Haven't had a Domino's in a very long time, so I haven't had it at all this year, I don't think. So what are we now, May? Or just creeping into May, so at least 5 months. I wouldn't have thought I had it in December either, because it's just all festive food, isn't it? So yeah, I haven't had one for about 6 months, and it's always two for the price of one. So 2 pizzas, 1 today, and because we have a pizza oven, I'll heat the other one up tomorrow. But got some cookies as well, and if anyone's had Domino's cookies, they are delicious. So that is dinner tonight, and then tomorrow is Saturday, so I'm undecided on what I'll do workout wise. I think I'm leaning towards just a very casual 5k, and not really looking at my times at all. So I'm thinking like super slow, just flush out my body. So possibly like 6-minute Ks, maybe even slower. That lady is absolutely pissed out of her face. But yeah, I'll obviously take you along with me no matter what I do, and update you on what I'm eating more tomorrow. So towards the later part of this video, it'll be more based on how I'm carbing up tomorrow. I've eaten plenty today, so I'm hoping that, I know that's like 2 days away, but trying to get as many carbs in beforehand is handy as well. So, or at least 2 days before, and then it doesn't put too much pressure on carbing up 1 day before. Does that make sense? It's just sort of how I've always worked anyway. But let me go get this Domino's before it gets too cold, get home, eat it, and then have a bit of a chill night. I'll probably be editing this whilst eating Domino's. So yeah, see you on the flip. As you can see, it's 20 to 11, so I should probably be in bed already with Hyrox tomorrow. What's going on here with this light? Let's stand under it. No, that looks weirder. But I thought I'd quickly just show you what I'm making for breakfast in the morning. Overnight oats. I normally do 120 grams of oats, but this is just 85 grams of oats, and then 30 grams of protein, which at the moment I've got a little pack. So this one is just a mass one. 42 grams of protein, and that is 150 grams of just Aldi oat milk, so nothing fancy. And then we'll go for well, that was meant to be 40 grams, but 42 grams will do. And then let's top that up with maybe like, I don't know, what's that, 12 grams of honey? Let's make it 15. Yeah, that wasn't very good. Anyway, that's breakfast for the morning sorted. So hopefully that'll see me through to lunch, and then I'm going to go with, and then 2 bananas. So yeah, a little less on the oats than normal, because yeah, I want to eat them a little bit earlier. Normally when I have 120 grams of overnight oats, I'd normally have a bowl of cereal as soon as I wake up, which is like a 50 gram bowl of Cheerios or bowls of Shreddies. But my breakfasts have been pretty mixed really. Sometimes I'll have chicken sausages, but then I get sick of them, so I don't eat them anymore. And then yeah, overnight oats. So I've swapped the sausages just for some cereal at the moment, and then my overnight oats I'll start at around probably 10, and then yeah, that's what my normal day would look like. But tomorrow, just straight up, probably have a bowl of cereal and then get the overnight oats in me before 10. So yeah, plenty of time for them to digest and get in my system, and then try and get an earliest lunch as well, or a decent lunch. I don't really know what I'm eating for lunch tomorrow yet, but I've got all my drinks ready. So I've got, might as well show you, I've got a protein shake which has just got 35 grams, probably 40 grams because I squeezed a little bit more of vanilla protein. So this is post workout. And then pre-workout, I've got an electrolyte drink which I'll probably have don't know when I'll have this, but I'll definitely have it tomorrow. So just watermelon salt flavour, good sodium, good potassium, good magnesium, so hopefully I won't get any cramps or anything, because I don't know, I've never worked out like this in a comp obviously environment, but I've done it at our gym plenty of times, so I don't see there being any issues. And then I don't know whether I'll have this or not, but it's another protein shake. And then in here I have what's called Ignite and Focus, which I've started to get into lately, and I've just got a new one. But yeah, this one is from Icon. It's called Ignite Energy and Focus Pre-Workout. So it does everything that you would think a pre-workout would do, but you don't have like come down's the wrong word, but you don't crash. I don't know how, I don't know why, but yeah, this one I find really focuses me during a workout. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody that works out, but sometimes it takes a while for you just to get in the zone and just sort of not think about anything else other than just working out. This one really does it for me. I don't know why. And it's blueberry raspberry flavour, so it doesn't have a really sour aftertaste at all, but I don't know what's in it that makes your brain focus. I'm not sure, but 200 milligrams of caffeine, so it's a big hit before a workout, so maybe it's just that makes you just focus. But this is the new one that I've got from Protein Works, Neurotopic, which again I think is the same sort of thing. Supercharge your brain, mental performance, neurotransmission. So yeah, whether it's all placebo, I don't know, but this one is definitely very, very sour. So if you're not very good with sour things, then I probably would stay away from this one. Yeah, and I mix it with just a scoop of your everyday creatine. I've almost got through this one, so yeah, got another one from My Protein as well. So yeah, that's one bottle for tomorrow, and then in the morning I will just wake up and have a electrolyte. At the moment I normally prefer the Pure Sport ones, but these was all I could get a hold of at the moment, so just the High Five ones. So this was, I think, from B&M. I think they're like £2 for 10, so relatively, well, yeah, very cheap actually. So they're not the greatest, but should cover me for cramps and shit tomorrow. So yeah, anyway, currently trying to edit the pre-video, which you should hopefully already have seen, to the Hyrox vlog. So yeah, now it is 10 to 12, so I'm gonna clock off, try and get at least a good 8 hours sleep. But yeah, I'm interested to see how my body adapts to a 5 PM start. Obviously I will be, for anyone that knows me, we live in Norfolk, so yeah, driving to the train station to then get a train underground from yeah, all the way to West London basically. So overall we're probably looking at about 3.5 hour trip just to get to the venue. So ideally I want to stretch my legs and not feel super fatigued and like I've sat down for 3.5-4 hours, because it's not great, but not much else I can do to change that. So you just have to play with the cards you have been dealt. So we bluff our way through and hope that we end up with a royal flush. Anyway, see you in the morning. First Hyrox race coming tomorrow.